Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you may be. So, for anyone who does not know, I have been a fan of Rania since their debut. They debuted April 6, 2011, so that is 9 years that I've been following this group. God, it really hasn't been that long, Jesus. So Rania stands for the Regeneration Idol of Asia. They are under, or they were, apparently they are no longer Rania, and we'll get to that later, under DR Music. DR Music was home to Baby Vox. They wanted to recreate the wonder and the popularity of Baby Vox with this group, Rania. So what they did was they approached Teddy Riley. Teddy Riley did the first album, and Dr. Feelgood, he produced this. For those who do not know Teddy Riley, he is an amazing performer, and he really got the short end of the stick when it came to Rania. He was supposed to have a little bit more creative control, but DR Music was like, no, never mind, man. Or at least that's just how I understand it. It's all alleged. So, the first lineup of Rania was supposed to be 2, 4, 6, 8 members. But as you can see up here, there's only 7 girls. So going from my left, we have Dai, Joy, Saeem, and then that's TA, that's Sha, Juyi, I think we all know how much I love Juyi, and Rico. Their last member was Yijo, and unfortunately, no matter what, they had problems with her visa. So she ended up leaving the group, and we were left with the 7 members that they started out with. Of course, their first single, Dr. Feelgood, was labeled too sexual. They had to change the dance moves to perform on television shows. I do believe they also had to change some of the words. It was deemed inappropriate for Korean broadcasting. So this video was often labeled as too hot for television. So yeah, we're going to go right into Dr. Feelgood. So, amazing song. People really only watched the video because they were told it was too sexual and they wanted to see what was going on. Yes, it's, I guess, a little steamy for the time, but in today's standards, it's actually not that hot for television. I've seen worse. Lots worse. But as you can hear, most of the vocals coming out in this chorus are Juyi. And I could be very wrong on this. This is just an assumption on my part. A lot of times I feel like some of the other members were lip syncing to Juyi. I want to feel real good because I've been really bad. But that's just me and my bias going through. However, it would be proven later in some of the new iterations of Rania that yes, it was people lip syncing to Juyi's vocals. Give the girl the credit where her credit is due. Come on, guys. So, yeah. Here's another thing. Rania was actually supposed to have an English language debut as well. Let me go. So we're gonna just kind of... So, Dr. Feelgood was released in both English and Korean. See, again, that's Ju Yi singing. But they've got everybody else lip syncing to it. Ju Yi, from what I understand, spoke the most English in the group. So that's not really on the girls. That's kind of on the record label for doing that. So after Dr. Feelgood, they went much tamer with the single Masquerade. So this is a fan cam of Masquerade, which I will link to below, because Masquerade did not get a video. Masquerade was just performed live on music shows as a digital single release. These outfits are a little sexier than what they performed in on television. They were often wearing longer dresses in the performances for that. Yeah. So Masquerade wasn't horrible. Again, we're just going to show, that was where they would hold their microphones and do that move, is what they would do. But there's a lot of auto-tune in this song. But it wasn't a bad song. Nothing on their first album was bad. Just for some reason, there was some sort of stigma against Rania because of Dr. Feelgood. So after the first album, Teddy Riley, Expansion into Asia, Teddy Riley and DR Music parted ways. It was not pretty. There were some tweets that were made. And it just seemed like promises were made and not kept. We never got an English release, a true English release. Instead, not bad, mind you. Instead, we ended up getting Time to Rock to Show, which featured the single Pop, 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 which I do believe is a Brave Sound song. We're about to find out. I think they say it in the beginning. We're still at 7 members, as you can see. Sometime, however, during Pop, 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 Joy, who was a Thai member, disappeared. According to DR Music, I'm sorry, Joy decided she wanted to stay at home and further her studies. Allegedly, Joy has said that that was not the case. She went home to be with her family because of a flood, I believe. Or some family issue. Some of my information could be wrong. Like I said, it's been 9 years. And you end up rumors and hearsay, and it's the telephone game after a while. But Pop, Pop, Pop. Rania. It is Brave Sound. I was right. So, Pop, Pop, Pop is my ultimate guilty pleasure song. Like, I will just jam to this anytime. However, this video, it was like they used all the budget on the lights and the backgrounds, and then they gave them these horrible toy batons that were supposed to light up. And if you watch the video, they don't all light up. Some of them are burnt out or just not turned on. Plus the dancing in this video. The synchronicity is almost non-existent, which leads me to believe Also, again, these are people lip syncing to Ju-yi singing, because not only was she main vocals, she was a rapper as well. And the CGI in this video, what little there is, isn't very good either. Pop, pop, pop. I feel like this one was, the video was rushed. I don't know if that's the truth. But Pop, Pop, Pop is really the beginning of the end. Ain't nobody knows. And if you hate this song, please just hit stop and go. So yeah, like I said, Pop 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 was really the beginning of the end, I think. Joy disappears coming up here, because after Pop Pop Pop, so not only did Joy disappear after Pop Pop Pop, Ju-yi was missing for a little bit as well. DR Music explained that she was recording a solo album. Where's that solo album? I never saw it, because I'd own 5 copies of it. Okay? Anyway, Joy was no longer in the group. Ju-yi was nowhere to be seen. And out came Style. Style, from what I understand, was actually a gift from YG himself. And it's going to be a little bit of a different sound, as you can see. Once again, only 5 members in this release, because Style definitely, the videos got more money into it, it looks like. But it really hits like a YG release, to be honest. That doesn't mean that it's bad, but I definitely feel like it was missing something. But it was nice to hear the other girls get some singing parts. You know? Nay style. You're not my style. I really did like Style. I just missed Ju-yi a lot in it. So, but what can you do? So, I'm just letting Style play in the background, so I've got some noise. After Style came Just Go. Great news! Ju-yi's back. But 1, 2, 3, 4. We're still at 5. Rico is no longer a member of the group. Rico, last I saw, was working as a weather person. I think that's what it was. In Japan. So we gained and we lost. Huh? But Just Go, let me tell you. Just Go is my absolute favorite Rania song. So the bodysuits, again, they had to change some of the dance moves to perform live. They didn't change outfits though. The bodysuits were allowed from what I recall. Right, looking back. So just go. Just Go had an English version as well, because again, we were taunted with an English language release, that the girls were recording in English and that they were going to have an English record deal and release music in English speaking countries. And again, that did not happen. There were pictures posted. The girls had gone places overseas. They have and had and still have a very good South American fan base. They spent a lot of time in South America. So, I don't know. To me, it's frustrating. So I can only imagine how frustrating it was to people who actually got to see them live, to know that as much as these girls were doing, the things that were being promised or mentioned were just never coming to fruition. I skipped a little forward. I don't want to play the whole video. That high note, I got the goosebumps, and it's the best part of the song. So they kind of made it seem like this was going to be a theme, though. That's really just me talking. I thought maybe it was going to be like a drama version. I think there was supposed to be a drama version of that video. I'm probably making that one up. That's probably a false memory. So after Just Go, we were treated to Up, which was a single for the fans, but also the theme song for a water park. This is my least favorite Rania release. I mean, it's nice. The colors are okay. It's a little overly saturated, but I understand what they were going for. They were trying to go for happy because it's a water park. Dr. Feelgood was too sexual, though. But this video is nothing but shots of their lower half in bikinis. Okay. Anyway, like I said, Just Go was really the beginning of the end. I completely forgot about Up until I started doing this video. Up is the last time that you will see Sam and Ji. Well, it won't be. Spoiler alert, it won't actually be the last time you see Sam. But it will be the last time you see Ju Yi parted ways with the group after this video, and she is now successful. She works as a songwriter, producer, a vocal coach under the name of CosmicGirl. Do your thing, girl. So, Up. Butt shots galore. Butt shots galore. After Up came the era of Demonstrate. Demonstrate had Dai, TA, Cha, and introduced two new members, Hyemi and Sulji. Originally, they introduced two new members. Lo and behold, there were actually three new members. Not only did they introduce Hyemi and Sulji, they introduced Alex. Alex would be the first African-American female K-pop star. She was from the States. She is from the States. She's still making music. And a lot of people saw this as a big move. They're like, oh goodness, DR Music, you're giving us a gift. You've treated Rania kind of like, I don't know how to say, gum on the bottom of your shoe, I guess, maybe. But now this is a brand new pack of gum. And it's bursting with flavor. So you heard Alex, but did you see Alex? No, because Alex was added to the group after this video was recorded. Completely after this video was recorded. Her scenes were filmed somewhere else and just used for the teaser, I believe. It's been a while since I watched this video, so let's look at it. This is a good song, though. It's not a bad song. I'm gonna take you high. It had a very memorable dance where they used the little string like it was chewing gum. Maybe that's why I thought of the chewing gum thing. Yeah, see, there's that string. So, like I said, they added Alex to the group, and everybody was like, yes! I can't wait to see her perform! So everybody, like I said, they were so excited because we were going to see Alex on stage performing with the girls and the whole group. Wait, Alex, where are you going? Alex! Huh? Okay. Oh, she's back! She's back, guys! Wait, she's staying. So she's gonna dance, right? She's gonna dance with everybody else. Yes! But where was she the rest of the song? They didn't teach her that part of the dance. And they brought her in just for the end. Okay. It's a little infuriating. But surely they didn't just bring Alex in to pull in international fans. There's no reason they would do that, right? Nah. So Demonstrate kind of put Rania back on the map. Awesome. Next. Wait a minute. Start a Fire. BP Rania. Oh. BP Rania stands for Black Pearl Rania. We lost Dai, TA, and Sha. And we regained Sam. So I guess there's that. We kept Hemi. We've got Sulji. Well, there's Alex. And now we have 3 new people. So we're back to a 7-member group. Okay. The new members are Yumin and Dabo and I'm sorry about that. And Jiyoon. Jiyoon used to be a member of another girl group. So she knows what she's doing. So now we've got BP Rania. still Rania. We still got at least one original member. I mean, she left for a little bit, but she's back, so it's still Rania, right? Right? Y'all, it took me way too long to find the actual video for Start a Fire. All I could find were fan subs and stuff. So thank you, random YouTuber that re-uploaded the video, because I guess it got taken down by DR Music or something. So again, yeah. Where's Alex? I'm sensing a theme. I mean, she was at the beginning of the video. Oh, there she is. There she is. But where are the other girls? Like, is there a reason that we can't get all 7 of them in one area? Clearly they were all there when you took the picture. What are you doing, DR Music? Look! Clearly you can get them all together. Okay, whatever, I guess. It's not the girl's fault. It's really not. Some of it, I think what they said was some of it was visa problems again. But there are a few common excuses used in K-pop when things happen and one member is missing. It's either visa problems, they had another schedule, or they had something personal to take care of. So, okay, sure. Black Pro Rania, Start a Fire. Great song. Alex is dancing with the group. This is great. Actually, I don't really remember watching this. Oh, there she goes again. After Start a Fire comes Rania, Refresh, the 7th album. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we've lost another member again. Let's see who's here. I see Hyemi. I see Sulji. I see Dabo. I see everybody but Sam. Sam's gone again. Turned out she wanted to be an actress, or at least that is what DR Music said, was she was moving on to become an actress. Alright, fine. We got 2 singles from Refresh 7th. We got Beep 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 and Breathe Heavy. Let's look through them. This is the official music video for Beep Beep Beep. Anybody notice anything? I mean, I'll give you a minute. Why? Why did they do Alex the way that they did Alex? So, If you notice again, there's only 5 members because at this point it was pretty much figured out that Alex was no longer a member of BP Rania, which really ticked a bunch of people off, which is very understandable. It really looked like they used Alex as nothing more than a selling point, and no one should be used that way. And let's go back and remember, Rania's Dr. Feelgood, their very first video was considered too sexy for television. And they had to change all the dance moves. And here we are, fast forward 7 years or so. We get Breathe Heavy, which is definitely a song about sex. And I believe they actually lifted their shirts in the live performances for this song. I'm not sure about that though. Let me go check. Let's go check. I can't find it at the moment, so we're just gonna look at this mirrored dance performance of Breathe Heavy. After Breathe Heavy, however, we lost Tabo and Yumin. Yumin ended up marrying a member of Top Dog, and she had a child. Tabo is still active on Instagram, and she still has Rania in her Instagram handle, but she is no longer a member. And then we also lost June as well. After this, Rania went through some other changes. We're just going to leave this picture up while I talk about this. So after Tabo and Yumin and Jiyun left and Alex left, what you gonna do? You only have Hyemi and Solji, who changed her name to Ziyu for some reason when they had another rebrand. Well, DR Music had some other trainees. They had Sharon, they had Namfon, Larissa, just a slew of people joining the Rania lineup. But no music was getting made. Instead, these little groups, and even before the other 3 left, they were doing live shows for military installations, and they were performing old songs like Just Go and Dr. Feelgood, but they were performing to the CD tracks that had the old members' voices on them. I guess it's a money-saving thing. It could be. It was just very frustrating as a fan to have that happen. And things seemed like they were getting better. We had Hyemi, we had Solji, we had Namfon, we had, I think Sharon was in that lineup. I'm not sure. I'm going to go double check real quick. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me get it right. So in between everything after Tabo and Jiyun and Yumin leaving the group, Rania came back. Finally, they did a performance in Romania. Okay. And in Romania, it was Hyemi, Namfon, Larissa, Sunghyun, who, to be honest, I couldn't pick her out of a lineup if I had to, because she was never in a video or on an album, and Younghyun, who was previously a member of Stellar. That's in 2019. Things go quiet again after Romania. Well, finally we get some news. Rania is no more. They have rebranded themselves as Blackswan. And Blackswan releases their debut album, Goodbye Rania. Goodbye Rania would only have 3 tracks recorded by the new members. And those new members would be Hyemi, Larissa, who was now going by the stage name Leia, and Younghyun. Along with them, we have Judy and Fatou. Fatou is a Senegalese former model, and a lot of people were scared that it was going to be another Alex situation. That they brought in this beautiful woman of color just to kind of stand there and be an ornament. Introducing Blackswan. Rania 6.0? 5.0? Not sure. This is a great song. Tonight is a great song. There are some weird stylistic choices, such as the fact that the girls are wearing men's underwear. Everything from briefs to boxers for some reason. And it really, really bothers me for some reason. But yes, they renamed themselves Blackswan. But I don't think I'm alone in the fact that I label them as Rania Blackswan, much like they used to be BP Rania, Black Pearl Rania. Instead, I've just reversed it. And what really, it's a little upsetting that they can't have this rebranding and this new debut without a scandal. And I don't want to mention too much about it because everybody, there's side A, side B, and somewhere in the middle is the truth from both of them. But I am bothered by the fact that DR Music pushed out a full album, and it's not even a full album of these girls' vocals. I do want to thank DR Music though, because Fatou is gorgeous. They taught her the dance. She has a real part in all of this. And in the end, in all these years that I have been following Rania, I have never wanted anything for these girls other than their success. All I can say is just go back, watch every Rania video, watch this Blackswan video, give them support in any way that you can, because in the end, it's just 5 women who are trying to do what they love, which is make music. And I want nothing but the best for them. They have my support, no matter how many changes they go through, no matter how many names they rebrand themselves as. To me, they're always going to be Rania, and they're always going to be one of my favorite girl groups.